I do the Three Lakes walk every single morning, unless it's absolutely pouring down the rain. And then I might take my brolly, but it doesn't prevent me from going around. What used to take me 1 hour, 10 minutes to do the whole Three Lakes walk is now taking me up to 2 to 3 hours because so many people stop and chat and they report stuff to me and they kept saying, oh, there's a new fly tip there. I kept saying, well, what do you want me to do about it? So I try to persuade them to report stuff themselves. I think people are utilising our resources far more now is because they have very, very restricted income.
Right.
So whereby before they may have gone to the cinema, they have may taken their children to one of the trampoline parks or children's activities. They don't have that disposable income now, and so they do use a lot of our new play equipment and other resources.
So the work that you've done as Big Local has paid off, hasn't it?
Oh, definitely, definitely. With our legacy, all the play equipment and the outdoor gym equipment that we provided has now gone over to our local authority. And so if there's any maintenance required or any repairs, it is their responsibility now.
What about the biodiversity and wildlife? Because when you first cleared the lakes, you could see it all coming back.
Yes, yes.
Is it still the case?
It's totally overgrown though. It's just a transformation. If you had not known that there were major renovations and alterations to that, you wouldn't know.
Oh, what a shame.
But it's good in some ways because there is a difference. Because the biodiversity, especially with the wildlife and the waterfowl, that's increased.
Right,
you can see the whole shore and the banks. But now, with the new receptors on either side of the lake, it looks as though it's been there permanently. But wildlife, it's just increased. We do get lots of pensioners who use these things, but they get in hysterical giggles because they don't quite know how to use the equipment properly, but they're sort of egging each other on to do it, especially in the mornings. And so this is the youth equipment. Because when it went out to consultation, this is the things that they picked that they wanted.
Right. And this hasn't been damaged at all?
No, no.
Good.
These were put in at the same time as the other gym equipment and the youth shelter.
You still haven't been well used?
In the evenings, yes, especially in the summer evenings, because it gives the local youth somewhere to congregate and they can be a bit naughty if they want to, be a bit loud if they want to, because they have their sound boxes with their boom, bang, bang music stuff. But because they're away from the houses, they don't disturb anybody. And so like all this vegetation will only be cut once a year. And yet inside there's loads and loads of litter. And so you see but that receptor on the side is now totally overgrown. So I don't know whether that was intended or not.
No.
Because you can't see the lake at all now. With hindsight now, I would ask far, far more questions before agreeing to either funding or providing the service.
So questions about kind of sustainability and maintaining.
Yes, and maintenance, But on the whole, I think Growing Together has done a magnificent job in this area because it's certainly enhanced parts of it. And we wouldn't have the facilities if it weren't for Growing Together. I would say 99% of all the stuff we provided was through a consultation of what people wanted, not what we thought that the community needed. I think the highlight was being invited to take part and be a part of the organisation, because for me it was a massive learning process.
And you said at the beginning you hadn't got a clue what was going on.
That's correct.
It took you about 18 months to really understand what Big Local was about.
I had no clue what my role was. I used to attend these meetings with my paperwork. So I don't understand what's going on. What is the terminology? What do they mean by this? But then once I understood what my role was, my confidence gained, and then I could ask pertinent questions.
And in those first 12 months, what made you keep going back to the meetings?
I suppose it was determination to provide facilities and resources in my local community
Yeah,
for the benefit of everybody,
yeah,
and not just have just a few people making decisions. And if it's going to make a decision, it should encompass all of us.
yeah. So apart from the lakes and obviously the playgrounds, which are well used and still there, which is a great legacy, what are the other legacies of Big Local for you?
It would be providing funding for the elderly, like Age
Yeah,
UK, to provide support services for the elderly people in our neighbourhood and communities. Also providing help and support for young people, like Free to Talk and stuff, who've gone on, who've now been recognised at a national level and have now been funded by the Home Office.
yeah,
And the Home Office has now adopted those policies and procedures
yeah,
throughout the country
yeah.
and stuff. So it's not just the physical stuff,
No,
it's investing in people, and people, not resources, not play equipment or outdoor stuff, but it's invested in individuals, because by investing in individuals they actually grow. It was at our last meeting, and we needed to make a decision on how we spend the last 60 odd K,
yeah,
and there were three items that we concentrated on. One was a community worker to develop the community gardens
yeah,
and hopefully provide more volunteers
yes,
and know-how.
yeah,
We've also contributed around 16k for a community grants pot, and so if people do need help and support and they want a small grant, there would be a small amount left for that. The other one is growing together community work. Again, it would be about 16k.
right,
That is to provide help and support for community projects that may need help in the future. When I first became involved as a member of Growing Together, it feels no different now, or should I say then, than it is now, because really, in my humble opinion, nothing has actually changed.
yeah,
And I still feel exactly the same as I did maybe 10 years ago. And I still feel humbled to be a part of a magnificent organisation
Yeah.
who is providing help, care and support to the environment. And I think that's vitally important.